Hi guys, welcome back to another review. Today I'm going to be talking about the Olive and June Summer 2024 collection. It's the nautical themed collection and I'm a little bummed because I have it here a little bit late. So I'm going to get on this a little earlier next time because I know these Olive and June polishes are limited edition and they go fast, and there is one that's out of stock and we'll talk about that in a minute. So I apologize. I don't know if it's going to be restocked or not, but hopefully it will be because it's a really good one, and hopefully when you saw it in their promos you picked it up because I knew it was going to be a standout, and I should have mentioned that on my Instagram. But summer can be tricky for me because I have a lot of vacations planned. I think I'm going to be gone 3 weeks out of this next month, July, and so I'm going to be really busy, but I'm trying to get stuff out to you as soon as possible. But let's get going for this collection. It's available at Olive and June, at least most of them. And let me show you what else they have. They also have some Instant Mani sets. So they have this set you can buy with 4. It's got white chrome. It's got these cute nautical split French, the blue chrome, and I'll put pictures up of these, and then the soft silver stars. So that comes in a set. I can't hold them all. Or they come individually, so you can check that out. And they also have the Super Stick Mani set that you can get with these different colors. They have On Deck the blue, and then they have Lobster the orange, and then Peony the purple. So you can buy these as a set or individually as well. Super cute. These require no glue, easy on, easy to take off, but last long. I haven't tried them yet, but I know a lot of people like them. So they have that set as well. And those are all still in stock. They have the nautical box, but it is sold out, but you can still buy the polishes. You can't get a set anymore because one of them is missing. Actually, it says turquoise one or mint one that's on my nails. But anyway, this was the kit. You don't necessarily need a kit. Once you have a kit, you can use the kit for a while. So it's not like you need to buy a box or a kit every time. But I do have a discount code for Olive and June. It gets you a discount off of the Mani system or Petty system, which I use both religiously. You can use that code anytime for that. Okay, so let's talk about the polishes. There's 7 in here. One is actually like a bonus gift polish that comes with the set. So, and it's a topper, and we'll talk about that one at the end, but you can't just buy it individually, if that makes sense. So you have to get the system to get the gold drops one. All of these are limited edition, like I mentioned before. On my lips I'm wearing the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. I love these. I'm going to get more colors. I went to Ulta the other day to get more of these and they're all sold out. I need to look online, but I want some more bright summery colors. The 2 that I have are more nude. I believe this is the peach one, but I love them. They're so comfortable. They're not sticky. It's kind of a mix between a lip gloss and a lipstick. They are plumping, so love them. And then on my nails is one that I'm going to talk about today, like I mentioned, and then this little jumper I have, I love so much. I haven't pulled it out for a while. I think it's from Free People, but Amazon has a lot of dupes too, so I'll try to link it down below if I can. Anyway, I thought I might get asked. So let's get into the polishes. First up is Saltwater Taffy, and I love this shade of pink, and I was a little bit surprised when I applied this. It was a little more sheer than I thought. So I feel like it's kind of an opaque sheer, if that makes sense. It's not quite curly because it doesn't build up in 2 coats. You're going to probably need 3 for this one. In fact, I think you will. But the color is just so beautiful. It's a soft, warm pink, and it being a sheer, it's definitely a little more soft. It reminded me of Inside Scoop quite a bit. It's maybe a little more opaque than that, but it's quite a bit darker than that. But it kind of reminded me of that. It totally reminded me of a 90s polish that I used to have, and I wish I knew the name of it. It was an OPI. It was one of my favorites. I need to do a deep dive and really try to find it. I don't even know what year it came out, but it was in 96, 97, 98 when I wore it, and it totally reminds me of that. So I'm super happy about this one. I really do like this one a lot. I like that it is a little bit more sheer. I had a comment in my last sheer videos, a few, about why I like to make my sheers fully opaque, and it's just a personal preference. I know some people like to wear sheers as sheers. I don't. I kind of like the buildable sheer look, and that's just the way that I like it, and that's okay. You can wear your polish any way you like, but I do like this one also to be super opaque. I will make sure in my future videos to show them a little more close up with just 2 coats so you guys can see that, because that did make sense to me that you probably want to see it like that. And so I've taken note and I'm gonna do that. I really did like this one. I did do some comparisons for it so you could kind of see the color tone, but it is a little bit different than others because it is a little bit more sheer. I compared it to Essie, and that's lighter and it's a baby pink. There were some other ones from Olive and June like JM that were a little bit more purple leaning, so didn't compare it to that, but I just wanted to mention that. And then Groove is in the Heart by Essie is a little bit warmer, but it totally reminded me of that. That one's maybe a little bit more opaque. And then I compared it to OPI. Let me tell you about this color, and that one's close, a little darker and a little purple. So I feel like I couldn't find anything super exact, but it's somewhere along those lines, and hopefully that's helpful. Like I mentioned, this is kind of a more sheer polish, so there wasn't really anything that I had like it, and so that's why I really like this one. It does stand out a little bit to me. Then we have shades of Seersucker. I have no idea what that means. I was gonna look it up, but I didn't. Anyway, I love these soft blues, especially ones that are more purple leaning like this one. It has a lovely 2-coat formula, so it just builds up very, very nice. There are quite a few polishes like this that people have come out with in other lines, but I don't think Olive and June has one quite like this. They maybe have some that are more purple or more blue, but I didn't compare them because I wanted to pull out the polishes in my collection that were very, very close to this, and those were some from other brands, so let's look at those. So I compared it to OPI Verified. That one's really close, a little bit lighter. Bikini So Teeny is closer and a little bit lighter, and then OPI Dreams Need Clarification is probably the closest, maybe a touch more purple. If you have those, you might not need this one, but if you're an Olive and June fan and you just love the brand, then this is a good one to get if you like those other popular shades from those other companies, because they are just fantastic and you need to have at least one in your collection, and this is a really good one, and the formula is really great too. This is all Manny's on Deck, and this is the one that I'm wearing on my nails, and this is the one that is unfortunately sold out. I don't know if they're going to be restocking it or not, but man, I knew this one was going to be pretty popular. It's a beautiful, I would say bright mint shade. So you could also call it a turquoise too. It looks green right here. I think it showed up a little bit more blue in my pictures, but it is a little more green leaning, but it's not quite as green leaning as some others, and I'll show you that in a minute. This one has a really great formula too. You can get it opaque in 2 coats. You might have to do 3. I noticed on a few of my nails that I did have to do 3, but it just depends on how thick you're applying it, and I was applying it a little more thin on some of the nails, so 2 to 3 coats I would say for this one. But it is such a nice glossy formula, and let's look at the comparisons for it. So I compared it to Cirque Colors High Roller, and this one fortunately is available, and that one's very close. That's a limited edition polish too, so it will probably go eventually, but if you like All Manny's on Deck and you couldn't get it, High Roller is a great one from Cirque. It's a little bit more green leaning, but it is fantastic. In fact, I like it a little bit better, I think. And then Orly Vintage is more green too. It's just a little bit brighter, almost neon. I feel like those other ones are leaning towards neon, but not quite. And then OPI I'm Yacht Leaving is a little bit darker and more green. So right there on my hand are probably my 4 top turquoise polishes. I love all of those. They're just all fantastic. So this one's really great too. I'm sorry that it's not available. I feel kind of bad, but hopefully you snagged it. I know if you're an Olive and June fan, you probably already got the kit. Anyway, if they restock it, I'll let you guys know on Instagram, but it really is beautiful. I'll take another spritz as this next one. It's a beautiful orange shade. It's a little bit coral leaning, and then it has this slight shimmer in it that's kind of orange reddish, I would say, but it is a sheer, so you're gonna need 3 coats to build this up to full opacity. 2 if you like it sheer. You can wear it that way too. I think I just show you 2, and in fact in this picture I just did 2 so you could see it. It did seem to pull away from the edges a little bit, the top edge of my nail, but the second coat I was surprised how much it made it more opaque. The coverage was more than I thought it would be, and so that kind of took care of that problem. But I did notice it kind of pulled away from the edges of your nail as it dried. This is a cool color. I don't really have anything like it. I do have some comparisons I'm going to show you here just so you can see how different it is. I only pulled out a couple. Essie Fondant of You is a really fun shade, and that's the first one I thought of. It's different though. It's a more opaque formula, and the color's a little bit different. And then Carrot Juice, I just wanted to give you a perspective of color in the Olive and June where it fit. And then the last finger I have, I'll take another spritz on there again because I really really didn't have anything else to compare. So this one is quite unique, and if you like orange polishes that are sheer with some glitter, then you're really gonna like this one. I probably won't wear it. You could probably use it as a topper too if you'd like. It's maybe slightly more opaque for that, but you could probably try it with that too. So there's that one. Next up is Main Character Energy, and you guys know I'm loving these warm pinks this year. There's been quite a few, and this one's really pretty too. The formula is so fantastic on this one. Applies nicely into coats, and it's so glossy and creamy, and probably the best formula out of all of them. This and this turquoise one too, but lovely, lovely shade, lovely color. I really was craving to wear this one. I'll probably take it on my vacation that I'm leaving on today in about an hour. I need to hurry up. Let's talk about comparisons for this one because I know that's what you're wanting to see for it. It's a little bit warmer than those ones that have been released, even that OPI shade that was released. In fact, I was surprised that that one was a little bit more purple than this one, quite a bit, so I didn't put it right next to it. I thought you'd want to see the closest, but I do think it is a little bit different than some of the other ones that Olive and June has. I couldn't find anything that was super exact. I don't have all their colors, but I have most of them, so I feel like it is slightly different. I wanted to show, let me grab some of them so you can see. Okay, so, so hard with my bright lights. Trying to... So here's the new one. This is Stints and Sunset. It's a little bit lighter and a little bit peachier. And then here we have Be Mine, a little bit warmer. That one's probably pretty close to, but it's a little bit warmer. And then this is Field Day, which is more coral. So I just wanted to show that to you. So here are the comparisons for that one. I have Cute as a Button. That one's a little bit darker. And then Morgan Taylor got some Altitude. That's a new one that came out this year, and that's cooler. It's the closest out of all of them though. It's just slightly more purple. And then Hot Strawberry is cooler and more of a hot pink. So that one's a little bit different. So that's this one. I do like it. I don't feel like it's like super, super original, but it is a nice bright pink for summer. So that's fun. Last up is Ack a Shark, and I love this name and I love this polish. I love any blues that are a little bit dusty. This one's still rich yet a little bit dusty. It's my favorite type of blue. It's a little bit purple leaning, which I love, and I can't wait to wear this fall. This is like my favorite type of navy. So the formula is really nice and glossy and rich on this one as well. It's going to build up super nice into coats. So let's look at the comparisons. For it. Compared it to Study Tips. That's the first one I thought of, and that was quite a bit dustier. I love that one too. Oh, that one's so good. That's making me want fall. And then Olive and June Social Studies is a little dustier too, and a little bit lighter. Infinity Cool is very close, if not exact, and that's one of my favorite blue Essies. So, so good. Cannot wait to wear this in the fall. There has been quite a few collections that have been pulling some fall colors, but I think this navy is fun to wear in the summer too, especially with this nautical theme. So I think that's so cute, and I do really like this one too. So this is definitely one of my favorites. Then we have this one called Gold Drops that comes with the collection, and it's a really nice iridescent gold shimmery topper. It's really beautiful actually. This is the one that comes in the set. So since the set isn't available, I don't think you can get this on its own, but I wanted to show it to you. And I'm showing you on top of the pink Main Character Energy, and it looks so beautiful on that corally color. I really like it quite a bit. I actually feel like I would use this topper. It's just nice and it goes on smoothly, and so I don't know, hopefully when they restock they'll have this available again in the kit. Okay, so if I had to pick two favorites, I would pick these two. This one, hopefully they restock it. You guys, I have a feeling it's so popular that they'll try to bring it back some way or have it be part of their main line, I would hope. And then this one, Ack a Shark, this beautiful navy. I love all the blues in this, in fact. This isn't super original, but I just love all the blues. Really liking that for this collection. The other ones I feel like they're just okay and they're not anything that's super original. Anyway, that's it for the collection. Let me know your thoughts down below on it. Were you able to pick up that color? And I apologize, I really will try to get these Olive and June collections up a little bit sooner. I'm trying to do too much right now. I need to just slow and chill. But thanks so much for joining me and watching me, and thanks for supporting me on my Polished Garden YouTube channel too. My numbers are growing over there and it's just been so fun, so I appreciate you guys. We will see you next time. Okay,